Oh, it's working. 3. Right, here we are again, and this video is only for Lisa and me, because this one ain't going to be suitable for YouTube. Even though this is only for Lisa and me, make sure you like and subscribe and follow it, of course, or don't delete it. Again, don't really care. Now, I can't remember where we're actually at, as in how many videos we've made. I wanted to make a lot, but we got too tired. So I remember Lisa trying to make a few videos with me, and I just couldn't be bothered. It turns out yesterday we'd done probably 30 hours in commuting to get here. And I didn't sleep for the whole 30 hours, so that's never fun, of course. But we're here now, and I got about 10 hours of sleep last night, so feeling a whole lot better. Excuse me. Which is good. Now, the first thing I want to, for me and Lisa, is the Jetstar flight. I hate Jetstar. I always have. I always will. Oh, sorry, Jetstar. But yeah, I do, because they're that unreliable. And when I knew Lisa had booked Jetstar, I was actually pissed. But, mate, all shit aside, it was a pretty good flight. Yeah, we got held up. Some people checked in bags, and then they didn't get on the plane. So the baggage handlers had to get the bags and stuff off, of course. But yeah, it was a really good flight, 8 hours straight here, so I was happy with that, and I hate flying, so that was good. But just, it raises two other questions with me, and as I said, this probably isn't going to end up on YouTube, so it don't matter. First one was people using the public toilet. Sorry, the airplane toilet. None of them were wearing shoes. They're all wearing socks. Guys, it's a public toilet. I don't know. I think in public toilets, we probably should wear shoes, slippers, sandals, something. The amount of people I seen going to the toilet who didn't have any shoes on, it just blew my mind. So I know we got to tolerate everyone, and I know we're a very inclusive society now, and I know it's people's body and it's their choice. But, mate, people going to the public toilet in their socks, and then going to sit back in their seats with their piss-filled socks. Hey, oh well, yeah, good luck to you. Not for me. That certainly was an eye-opener. Yeah. And then the only other thing is the plane, and it's my issue. I couldn't sleep. Everywhere I looked around me, every bastard's asleep, mate. There's pillows, there's blankets, there's recliners, there's noise-cancelling headphones. I had every opportunity to sleep. I just couldn't sleep. So, again, that's my issue. That's not a Jetstar issue, that's my issue. But, yeah, the actual flight, it was grouse. Lisa had the salmon, she didn't like it. I had the slow-cooked beef, and it was lovely. So that was good. Oh, then we had the bus. Now, I'm spewing I didn't film a lot of stuff, because this bus, I'd seen a video in Australia, and it's a full-on porn star bus. It was from the 70s. It was grouse. There was two-tone leather. There was wood grain. There was mirrors. There was mood lighting. There's LEDs. I'm spewing I was so tired. It was pretty awesome. And this bus, it was grouse. They had like 30 centimetres down the centre aisle, and then they just had the beds. The beds, they're at least a metre wide, and, you know, I loved how wide they were. And again, they were designed for sleep. Just, I can't sleep, mate. This bloke, it's 100 k's an hour he's going. He's on Vietnamese roads, which are potholed to the max. He's on his horn every couple of minutes. So every time I hear a horn, I think I'm dying. And every time there's a pothole, I think I'm flying off a bridge somewhere into the water. So there was no way known I was ever sleeping on that sleeper bus. Again, everyone else was sleeping around me, so, you know, these are my problems. These aren't the bus problems. I wish Lisa was here. She could tell you the company name. It was someone Limousines. But yeah, then we get to, mate, I don't know where we got to. We need to get a transfer to the hotel. And it's probably 4 o'clock in the morning Vietnam time. So it's like 7 a.m. Australian time. So I'm shitty. obviously. And then we're sitting on a bus and we're not moving, a little transfer bus to get to the hotel. And I'm, mate, what's going on? And Lee says, it's all right, it's all right. And I'm, what's going on? What are we doing? And then 15 minutes later, 2 other tourists get on board, and she just found out that we're waiting for another 2 buses. Mate, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. We've done 16 hours. I don't want to be sitting on another bus. So I cracked the shits. I said to Lisa, get a taxi. So we got a taxi. It was literally, 5 minutes around the corner. So I don't know how long we would have been stuck waiting on this transfer. So I'm glad we cracked the shits and we left. But again, they're a small business. They're trying to make money. They got to put bums on seats. I get that. But so what do? I caught a taxi, but then it kind of gets worse. So, it's 4:30 now, and we're in this little hotel, and there's only I seen 8 doors, there's probably only 24 rooms, so it's not a big joint. It's tiny, and it's 4:30. We can't check in. The room we're in now obviously has got a customer in it, so we're now 30 hours in transit. We're downstairs. The people who had something to do, they were lovely enough. They give us hammocks and they said they'll keep our luggage safe and all that stuff. But, man, the last thing I wanted to do is sit on a hammock in the heat with all the noise. But again, I suppose this is the choice of travel. But maybe it's not